goodness. Ouch. All right. Okay. All right. So let's see. So there could be some foreign entities that are siphoning the work and labor from this person, this abundant person. It's like the power, this person is not dead or is not a zombie or something. Because I was seeing something about Selena Gomez's marriage, but I was getting me, Z. So somebody goes forth and does something and turns somebody into a zombie. Now, this was making me think because her name was coming up around the Kanika Jenkins thing. Whether it's true or false, I don't know. I know she has an affliction with a dark energy or energy from the light and the dark. This could be something too. This could be something that was connected possibly to me as a younger person or somebody else here because that same energy showed up here yesterday in that reading. We also got trans. Somebody could have lied and said that somebody was a transgender, possibly. Maybe they're not. Somebody could have lied and said that they were this abundant person. This could be also something like we could be talking about a different type of entity, somebody that's immortal or something. So somebody could have seen somebody die, but their energy is immortal. That just means that you keep coming back. So that's why I was wondering, why does it feel like somebody is trying to end somebody so that they can't come back? And somebody could have been working so that you can come. They seen what somebody was doing, but instead of, because this person could maybe not even be immortal, they're not amongst these people. So it's like you could get this person out the way in their life, trying to end somebody else's, because somebody is not an immortal. It's like somebody that got some big balls or something. Like there's a power here that these people fear or something. Six of Swords, some type of imprisonment. These foreigners might go to jail for doing some type of, this could be identity theft, property theft, something to do intellectual property theft. This could be like culture vulture energy. All right. And then this could also be somebody having to move away to calmer waters so that they don't die. Okay. I don't know. Because people don't like this authority or something that somebody has. This is also like giving me like the Midwest. Like I was just picking this up here. And then we have the network or the networker. Let me see your net worth. This could be something going on in the South here, but the South is going to have to pay it forward. Something that they've been taken from the North or taken from this, like a Queen of the North or Ice Queen, and they've been taking it South. They're going to have to pay it forward. They're going to have to pay something back. Okay. This could be Texas, somewhere like, the surrounding states as well. Hmm. I don't know why that cat is up there making all that noise. I think my daughter's jealous about the connection that he be trying to have with me. And she be getting mad. I'd be like, can they just come out sometimes when you gone to work or whatever? Because he be crying. And she be like, no, he's not going to want to or something like this. You know, she don't, she don't want him away around me for whatever reason. Well, not like that, but I think she'll be jealous if he's, down here with us while she's at work. Okay. But he be up there crying. Okay. So, all right. So we have, I kept on hearing in the car when I went to get my food, like, and I will be their, they will be my people and I will be their Lord or something like this. But I feel like somebody could be battling. They could know the process of this. You could be somebody that's out of something, this foreign energy or this strength in reverse. Like you got this, all this abundance, but you don't have no control. Or whoever this is, you don't have control over this particular abundance. You could be estranged from these people that know about this abundance. Um, Something like that. All right. And we got this Midas energy, and we got this energy, this knave, this 1010 energy, knave of coins. And somebody could be spiraling out of control. Somebody could have wanted you to be the one, but it's going to be this person because I'm telling you, it's like somebody like, oh, I know, it's hard that the joke was on you. You're not the one. But this is to cover up something from a long time ago that that person and this person has something to do with this person's identity. So somebody's just hoping that people will leave this shit alone and move on. All right. It's black, it's white. It's black, it's white. All right. Somebody could be saying like when it's all over, this when you get this, but I don't think that this is how it works. Ouch. So people are mad like, oh, we let a stupid person in or something, but no, this is a part of somebody's beginning destiny. Like this, like you lived in a projects all your life, but you finding out that you was royalty. Period. And these people that were supposed to be in the projects in some type of punishment, they were cloning themselves and going off and having extravagant lifestyles, even becoming famous off of this abundance. That's just what it is, point blank, period. So these could be some friends too. Like again, this could be the younger version of you, or somebody is saying that this may not be you at all, but somebody could be using this in the space of your younger version of yourself. This could be a sister, a it's somebody that's close to somebody. So this could be like your sister, or it's supposed to be your sister, okay? And then this could be like your best friend and your cousins or your play sisters. Like in the Truman Show, you guys were tight. They wasn't tight with your sister. They never even really seen your sister that much. They knew who your sister was. They felt close to your sister, but they never was alone with your sister or had fun or called each other on the phone and talked to each other or nothing like this in the Truman Show. But behind the scenes, these people could have been working together. All right. And then we got the Midas touch energy in reverse. So these people could be losing some type of power. It could be that they need to hold on to it until something, but that's like hold on to this information until the Emerald Prince or Princess wakes up, and these people sit there and watch you. You have to do it like this, like feed the person a little bit at a time. They're going to be fully awakened, and somebody didn't do it. They just didn't. Okay. They just didn't. They just never gave you whatever it is. Like they never fed you whatever the information is here. Okay. We got these flowers. These people could also be feeling like, oh, because the flowers to me are people. These could be girls that smell really nice. This could be also things that scattered amongst the garden. You could be a tree, and these girls could be flowers, dainty, something like this. But it could also mean these people that were It could also mean these people that were like I said, setting people up, watching people, like, recording people in private moments, things like this, okay, so that they can blackmail them later. This could be people that keep, there's something about the process of keeping people away from their finances. And while you're away from your finances, if these people have finances, they can do things. It's not spell work, these are hits. Like, go put something in this person's food so we can attack this person at night. Go do this, go do that, or something like this. Or lure this person in from a website, have sex with them. We're going to record it. Like, it's something like this. There's a process, okay? So somebody owns the flowers. This could also be like somebody's name could be Rose or Lily or Lillian or Lilith or something like this, okay? All right. And then we have this energy of you were my addiction. But again, that's not my fault. Whatever this is that these people did, that when they separated themselves from me or the conscious me, they knew what they was doing. And so it's not nothing to be, these could be people that also was like, oh, this sister is mean or this person is mean. We shouldn't let this person. And you was never that to them. But now you're acting in a way, or that I'm acting in a way It's not even hardening your heart, it's just making something make sense. And now these people feel it's like, what do you say? Because a lie becomes the truth. They thought that they was going to see you go through processes or things where the lie become the truth with you and only you. And people could they were going to record it and laugh at you and make you the laughing stock and then leave you empty, ripping everything out from underneath you or around you. Abundance, energy, shit like this. But they didn't realize that this goes back the other way too, or it might just go back to you. Okay, that shit might last a little bit, but you know. Now, some of these people could be on the outside and now they fit. I'm telling you, none of these people is innocent because it wouldn't be going down like this. This is some like, something is all screwed up. Now people they want to be kind of stank about it too. We trying to help you or something like this. Well, why would the person need help? Why would the person need help? So this could even be, they talking about with Travis Barker or something and them leaking of footage of Kim Kardashian with this guy. It could be made up, it might not be, but this could also be in relation to one of us or somebody here. Somebody's childish than a motherfucker and you met your match, and somebody could be trying to leak something. It could be real or fake. This could be a clone of yours fucking around with somebody, but somebody's trying to let you know, I'll leak something about you, I'll run away, I'll do this and I'll do that. And it's like, run right into the pit, run right into the pit that you created for me with those friends that you chose. This ain't even nothing about being mad. It ain't. It ain't. This is like clearing shit up. Okay? This is somebody that wants you to, they did all the wrong or all the manipulation to you behind the scenes, but they want you to run up after them a little bit because they got money or some type of position or something like this. And that's just not going to happen. These people, somebody should have told them who the fuck they was playing with. Whoever this is, okay? I'm just not getting that at all. It might just be my energy overpowering the situation. I'm willing to take the gamble that you are not the God over me. I don't know who you got over, but you ain't the God over me. I'm willing to take the gamble. Okay, you know what? I'm willing to know that you're gonna pay to make sure it look like I'm failing by taking the gamble, but nigga, we see right here what it is. Okay, it's that kind of thing. So somebody's like, well, I'm gonna give this to a person or something like this. Oh, no, you're not. This person's gonna lose their fucking life playing around with you, with me. Okay? I'm telling you, it's time for somebody to be grounded. Somebody got to realize something here. Oh, they want to say like, oh, I put you on or something like this. Where is this putting on? Because this ain't even nothing. Like finance is the last thing that run through my mind. This is like a major betrayal. You know what I'm saying? This could even be like, this ain't even somebody that's connected to you. Like, if they had a chance to choose between you, they chose to like link up with somebody else and work with them. So this is like your brother's best friend. You're not even thinking about this. Like, whoever could be causing this drama or something is like your brother's best friend. And, you guys moved away from, you live next door to each other for like the first 10 years of your life. And then after 10 years, y'all moved away. You know what I'm saying? And but y'all this was like best friends, like every day, all day, ripping and running in the neighborhood back in the 80s. Y'all know how we was. Okay, so you know this person pretty decent because that's your brother or your sister's best friend. Or that's your best friend's best buddy or best girl or best dude. But you was not very best anything with this person. You was cordial or casual with this person. But it seems like anything that some of these things that this person accumulated is in resemblance of you. But wait a minute. So you just so it's like somebody sending some people from outer space to the earth, and it's like, oh, Shalonda, Jonathan, and Ronald. Okay, our names is marked on this shit. Our cubbies is on the spaceship. But nigga, the whole time Shalonda's theme was you was letting Rebecca sit right here. Woo, girl. Mm-hmm. Cause people will say, "Oh, it's a fantasy. We just playing around or something like this." It's not. It's not. I don't like the fact that I feel like people have done shit with me that I'm not aware of throughout my life on any level or something like this. This means that for a long time, somebody's been out of the realms, or you have not been participating in the realms, but you could have been getting blamed for everything in these realms. And it's like, I could see if I was hanging with these people and we got money together and we all took an oath with each other, like, don't never say nothing about this. That's different. Mm-mm. That's different. But that's not the case here. Matter of fact, this is Shalonda's seat, but Megan done sat there, Rebecca done sat there, Anita done sat there, Rwanda done sat there, Jakisha done sat there, Anisha can sit there, Keisha motherfucking sat there, Lily sat there, Rita sat there, everybody sat there except for Shalonda. It's offensive, is actually what it is. And again, if you guys did cross paths, you was cool as hell with this person and that person. Y'all could have been but no, everybody else sat there. Remember that? And this ain't even got nothing to do with how fun it was and how we used to have a good time. This got something to do with motherfuckers moving into the future. This got something to do with people making their way into something else. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? It can have something to do with you transitioning from, being just earthly. You're supposed to be getting your card so you could know what it's like to be in the middle. And then you get your card and you know what it's like to be in the heavens. Somebody trying to act like you the third leg, and they had to somehow squeeze you into events, or they had to sneak you. Like, we can all come in the front door with VIP, but we're going to come around to the back door and open it up for you. And maybe this could be true. Maybe this could be true, but I don't think it's for the reasons that we're picking up here. It's not because of your appearance or something. It's because of something else. Like, it's even like someone like, we thought you was gonna get judged or something like this, and we thought we was helping you out, but this is the Holy Spirit. How did you think that? Who gave you your information? Mm-hmm. you know It's like, I can't tell. I don't. This is like a Maccabees type of nigga. This is like a Mac. Okay, and we don't. That don't even work over here like that. Hmm. What? Why are you looking at me in my face like that? Hmm.
What are you talking about?
What? We got the same glasses.
No.
Yeah. What?
My eyelashes.
What about it? It's too long?
No.
Oh.
Look. I have mascara.
Okay, well, don't do that.
What?
Because we don't need mascara in high school. Remember, you told me, oh, don't put mascara on with lashes. You're not supposed to do that. All right? So this is what this is. And it's behold, right? You was born to be a ruler. It's in your DNA. But somebody acting like, okay, well, we see you telling the truth. Why don't you go get this? Go get your master's degree. Go get this. Go. And this shit ain't got nothing to do with you having this in your hand. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is just what it's looking like to me. And it's like, I was telling God, like, I don't want to deal whatever this is that these people do. I don't like it. It doesn't fit right with me. I don't feel left out. Don't make me feel like, don't think that I'm crying about this. Like, I want to be with these people. They're so cool. I want to do. No, it's either I'm all the way into something, or don't have me around it, and don't have it around me. You know what I'm saying? So this is the problem here. It's starting to make, like, whatever they're doing is starting to make me feel uncomfortable. Like, maybe these people thought you had Down syndrome. Somebody lied and now it's coming back to bite them on the ass. Or it's making me think about that case where that girl had Down syndrome. But I told y'all it's a certain thing is downcast. When people see that you got that shit, and then they use all their resources to make it look like you don't. And then they try to make it seem like you're not in that high position that you was born into or to be into. Now, that's downcast syndrome. Somebody basically punching you in your face until you fall down to the ground, or stomping you, or shaking the post, or shaking the table until you fall off. If you a stripper, they shaking the stage until you fall off, or somebody come wiggling the pole until you fall off. That's cast down syndrome. Now, somebody could be saying that you have Down syndrome, like you slow. Okay. Um, you've been in the industry this long, you don't know how it work, but you wasn't in the industry. Somebody was using your energy or your image in something. Okay. And in this TV show about it was like a court show, and it was these high level guys, like these, you know, um, you know how they be having those schools with Ivy League schools or something like this, with the guys with the little suits and the little stripy ties and stuff like this, and all their parents got money and stuff like this. And I guess they had abused this girl. She was slow. She did have a problem. Now your slow could be that somebody just never had you plugged into your intel the way that you're supposed to be plugged into it. Somebody could have had you in a peer to peer relationship, but it was not peer to peer. It was just peering in on you. There was no peering back. There was no communication back and forth. It's unrequited, right? Let's see. Let's pull these cards real quick to see if we can find out. And then they had went to court because these boys had this girl, the slow girl. She wore a short skirt. Absolutely not. Bun and do not run. This girl had she had, and don't go in the kitchen, boo. This girl had the girl, she ended up going to a party or whatever. I guess it was, I don't know what the party was for, but she ended up going to a party, a school party or function, and then they end up giving her something to drink, and you know the boys took advantage of her. They stuffed bottles in her private parts. They recorded it. They humiliated her. Okay. Um, and during the time in the judge was saying like little smart snide things like, you said you wore that half shirt. Did you like the way the boys, and she was slow and she was like, yeah, I like the way boys looked at me when I had it on. And he's like, so you're admitting that you wore that so you can get attention from boys. And he was just kind of grilling the girl like in a nasty kind of way, like, the girl, we can all see her talking and know that she ain't all there like that. So he was like, so you liked it. So what you trying to say is it really ain't nothing these boys did wrong, that you invited this attack or something. And she's like, no, no. And then they kind of had to stop the judge. They kind of had to stop the judge from like cross it, like, Goose. Yes. What? What about what? Oh, okay, cool. It's okay, Goose. Look it. Come here. You can use this for a minute because we're trying to keep her off the floor. Okay. You just gotta sit down because the floor has got a monster on it. Listen, Bun. Look, the floor is broken, so you can't walk right there. So you just have to sit still for a little bit. Okay, Bree, just walk away. Okay, walk away from her.
Get off of the floor.
I'm not walking on that part. Anyways, so again, there was gonna be like a major lawsuit or something. So these people, and they were like, just come on, it was just a party. We can do it like this. Do you really want to ruin the life of all six of these guys that got something going for themselves in the future? Like the girl wasn't shit. Do you want to ruin something for all of these guys or something like this? Now, mind you, all this shit that could have been done with your energy behind your back, you didn't give permission. This could be a whole nother bitch that was around these people that gave permission, somebody that didn't like you and wanted your, you could have had a, listen, these people could have been believed the hype or believed a lie, right? And you could be somebody. I could be somebody that had a, I was being kept at home or with a low functioning life because at some point in time in my life I was going to be pulled out of as a hidden one and be placed on some type of pedestal, and I don't need whatever this shit is that these people was doing with my mysterious things they was doing with my energy to be on record, right? So I could be somebody. This is what the fuck you gonna have to learn when you come over here messing around with me. I'm somebody that's more important and valuable than who the fuck you are. Because even when you had the power or something in your hand, when you took the scepter from me and was walking around with it, what the fuck did you do but party, play around, and add some lunatics to the mix? You understand what I'm saying? So who the fuck do you think you are? And this shit is nonsense. Where this is afflicting somebody's personal life, their health, their hygiene, their mindset, there's something like this. Somebody that could already struggle in a department because of whatever reason, whether it's an illness or something that somebody else is doing to that person. Who do you think you are? This could be somebody that went through hurdles that nobody else in the world had to go through just to be seen as an individual and be able to protect themselves. Who do you think you are? So yeah, these people can have a choice, and I don't see no settling going on. So even if there was a real legit court case and I showed up there, you could keep it on a low profile. You don't have to put it on television, but ain't nobody about to be shielding nobody from whatever the fuck this is that's coming for you because you done played around too damn long and for too damn much. What I see it as. This could be some little girl that's 15. You could have got ruined already. It's some little girl or something here that didn't deserve this shit that's 15 and she got a chance. No, you're not getting away with that. Like I said, these people could surround themselves around low vibrational, low self-esteem women that allow men to do things to them and around them and not have nothing to say about it. This is why they chose them. Mamas that say, oh, my son didn't do nothing wrong, and they will pay all kind of things to make sure that their son stay out of the trouble and keep on being some kind of tyrant around here, messing with people lives, no, old people, young people, babies, whatever this is. No. It's an end to that shit. Death. We got the hermit or a god energy in reverse. Even, listen, don't play. Don't play. Because this ain't God. Whatever y'all dealing with, it ain't. Ain't the one I'm talking about. Ain't the one I'm talking about. There'll be little girls that got taken from good homes and stuff and thrown into some tragic lifestyle. And the cries of these girls. This is what this is talking about. Being over sexualized by a community or something, even since a child. This is what we talking about. And it is enough is a fuck enough. Or these women that be around these men because they think they owe them something because they lived it up with them, or they helped them get a little tummy tuck, or they helped them get this, or help them get this money or something. So you just gonna let some shit go past, and then you got children out here in the world. Shame on you, because then what you think your children gonna go through life without meeting with a man like this? You gonna be around? No, they don't care because you breed the girls to do the same thing that you fucking do. But you thought that you could find somebody that you thought was promiscuous at some point in time in their life and then label them something. Oh, you can't turn a hoe into a hot wife. And then if some say they say that about a girl that had a promiscuous background, regardless if it was manipulated or not. And then this person ended up being an extraordinary wife and an extraordinary mother and extraordinary. And then you got to shut your fucking mouth. Because like I said, then you can't turn these niggas into no motherfucking husbands. whatever the fuck they been out there in the streets doing it with this one and that one and all this and that and over here, stealing, robbing, killing and shit all like this to motherfucking death. Come on, man. You gotta go somewhere else with that. This is like I said, or these men out here sending these messages through these other women. You know how dysfunctional that is and how disgusting that is. So either you can't penetrate me no more, you can't penetrate me, so you trying to send it through another person. But that's so unattractive. This is a deep connection with you and this man. If it was that deep, he'd be connecting you. And if he was supposed to be talking to you, he'd be able to connect with you like that. He wouldn't have to send no motherfucking mommy watch a tarot to tell you something. And these bitches love it. Oh, they love it. Because they maybe didn't get this kind of attention from a male and this is the first time, or they hoping that the male will just neglect you all the way and choose them because they knew how to deliver the message. This another woman that a man could use emotionally, mentally, physically, experimentally, whatever this is. Yeah, nah. If it's one thing I know, Ten of Swords in reverse, something ain't over. Something ain't over. It past, present, future. Something ain't over. Or like I said, this could be even somebody that tried to, shame you or something to make you a shrewd or something like this. And just to make sure if they come back to you that you won't sneak out on them or something like that. I don't know. There could be somebody doing something like this. But it's like it was never that, nigga. Did you check who you was and what you put on the table to see why somebody could have been dipping off or vamping out? That's how I look at it. You see? This could also be somebody withholding two people. This could be an immaculate conception or something. These people could be withholding a child and like somebody prepared something here because you was gonna be in a situation where you was gonna be damaged, and they could have prepared something, and these people is being protected possibly. Somebody else could have lost their head. Okay, it could possibly be something like this. All right. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm telling you, whoever this person is, they're an ace of pentacles for these foreigners. People that don't got nothing to do with this. Somebody is an ace of pentacles for these people. This could be America's produce. They don't want to mention that, but people from lands where they're heavily populated by dark-skinned people were coming here and siphoning energy from American gods and taking it back for some type of resources. But they claim that the West or America is always doing this. I beg to differ. All right. And again, there's no color lines. You could be dealing with Asians that look Mexicans, Mexicans that look Asian, Arabics that look Mexican, Mexicans that look Arabic. You can't sit here and try to draft it up like this. It has no color lines. It's the works and the inner workings and the mindset of the particular people. All right. But again, if they created race for some type of reason, I don't use it for a vile thing. But if I need to categorize some individuals by,
Bun is walking all over.
Okay.
Leia does not care.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. This is not gonna work.
She is walking all over them.
Okay, Bun, you just have to stay seated. You cannot walk.
Leia's yelling at me.
Look, okay. Bun, look at me. You can't walk inside the space. You want more food?
Yeah.
Okay. Let Bree or somebody get it for you. See, Bun, you can only go around there like this. See? You have to tiptoe around there like this. You see?
There is no.
Uh-oh. Look at Bun. Uh-oh. I gotta go like this. Because I can't step inside there. You see? See, Bun? Look. Look, Bun. One more thing. Look. See? Oh. No. Don't step there. Oh, my goodness. I have to stop like this. Because I can't step right there, Glenn. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So, oh my goodness. All right. So, yeah. So, and it's not like, anything for some of these people. I don't think that it's like, oh, well, Eugene is going to be upset with me. We had those good times. Remember those talks we had? Because you have amnesia or whatever these people are trying to say that they did with you. You yourself with the consciousness never did it with them. But it ruined your reputation. Could you imagine if I'm sitting here, say, for the past 10 years, I've been sitting in my house reflecting. If I'm sitting here with my consciousness and all I'm doing is pouring out my messages or something like this online or minding my business, not bothering nobody, something like this. Imagine why God said don't use this image, right? In these likenesses to do certain things. Somebody could have cloned me 10 years ago. And this person been in Italy with 10 dicks in their mouth. Oops, I forgot it's people here. With 10 phallics in their mouth a night. They could have been drinking and pooping on themselves and peeing on themselves at the bar. They could have been doing all these things, right? This could also be women that wanted a position, but they had to think about the things that they've been doing that's humiliating. And so they said, she's right. When we were going out, she never did get drunk. Oh my goodness, she must have been knowing this. Oh, she never did do this or something. She did have a way. Yeah, if she was kicking it with a dude, she did do it private. She wasn't all in the streets or something like this, or something like this. The person was trying to be discreet, even if they was doing something of sinful nature or that would be looked down upon. They wasn't loud about it. They wasn't, you know, okay, everybody at the workplace didn't know or something like this. They only told their closest friends or something like this for their safety. If somebody was sneaking off doing something, like somebody wasn't out there bragging in the streets or whatever. Like, let's just say something like this, okay? But these women, now they're in charge. They're hanging around with these people and they're like, we need her to do horrible things so that we could look good on the day of judgment. And so somebody could have had you just doing some crazy stuff. And it's not you. It's not you. Soiling your name. That's slander, or this is like a crucifixion, or it's a public humiliation, or something like this. And then why did you work so hard? Why would you pick me, just a person that stay at home with their kids and do crafts and go out sometimes with their friends on the weekend or for a trip once in a while? Why would you pick that don't even got that much going on or that much money? Why would you pick that person to come invade in their life and do that there? They just, because you know what I'm saying? Some shit got to make sense to me. Something got to make sense to me. And this is just don't make no sense to me. This person ain't been in a fight since high school. Why would they be 25 years old with kids at home going for a retreat for their birthday and some people be running up on them at a hotel to beat them up and secretly beat them up or something like this? You know, this person ain't online or they're not on TV on a naked or half naked on a magazine. Why if they just wanted to go and spend the weekend at a hotel room for their birthday, they never invited nobody. Well, yeah, they never had nobody. It wasn't like every time this person went out, they was inviting people every single time, or men and shit like this, all crazy or whatever like this around them when they went somewhere. So why would random men think to say, oh, that person is going to get a hotel, let's stalk this person and see when we can go up in that room? This person wasn't around a whole bunch of men all the time, just kicking it with men and partying with men all the time. It makes no sense to me. All right. I slowed down right there because one time when I did go somewhere, I could have been on something a little bit, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? But 99.9% of the times it was no, I was going with the girls, period. It wasn't no funny shit. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. This is not I'm not on the motherfucking, I'm not under judgment. I'm not on the whatever this is, the podium or whatever this is, with this channel. Not scared of these people knowing what the fuck you know what I'm saying? For what? I already discussed what this is with God. You understand what I'm saying? I don't. What am I worried about you for? That's what I said. Somebody's trying to play God or something here. All right, it's just not gonna work. We got abandoned here, and then we got orphaned. So somebody could abandon their works or their job or their standing or their citizenship. Somebody could be off the grid, possibly. I'm not sure. And then we have a child was orphaned here. So yeah, because we got beheaded, lost some standing, and then the child is orphaned. Um, I wonder what this is here. Because I wonder if this is a suitor that was coming to save you, and somebody that really abandoned you or abandoned this person is like, oh, I'm sticking up for my child or I'm sticking up for this person. But you the person that left that person. Yeah, somebody's tennis wars, it's not over. Somebody abused you. They probably want to abuse you some more. This is you that did that. This person could have been coming in. This is where it gets strange. So, because say this is clone number 1 and clone number 7 of your mate. Clone number 1 did this fuck shit. Clone number 7 was knew that you wanted a boy, knew that they wanted to provide you with everything. And clone number 1 trying to get rid of the standing of clone number 7 because he want to treat you right. And clone number 1 wants you to still be abused. And clone number 1 is talking about something. Clone number 1 is trying to make it like this is a bad thing or something like this. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, a distant relation. I'm telling you, it's an illegitimate energy here. Also, this demon that's with this man that's not a nice guy no more. This person is illegitimate, or this is a demon, and that's why they got this man on demon time now. 9 of Cups. This could be somebody that took somebody to the dark side. This could be Islam or some other, womanizing maybe group. Um, like overpowering of a woman, a group where men feel like they have to be the full authority over a woman in order to prevail. A group like this, the He-Man, it could be a little kids clubhouse thing, the He-Man woman hating club. Take it whichever way you want. Again, this could be this demon, this could be this Mommy Watson energy. This could be this 9 of Cups. This nice guy could be a mobster or something. Okay, this could be a mobster energy. And then this could be an Islamic person. And then this demon. So this Mommy Watson energy. This could be this sweat energy. And this could be this other energy. But somebody could change their color. They not, or this is their child. Somebody is mixed or light skinned, but their daddy was dark skinned, something like this. Okay. That could be where something started. But whoever this demon is that these people was playing with, Naturat, or this could be a clone of me or you, or this could be a sister, or this is somebody you know, or you knew. Well, you thought you knew. Okay. Or I thought I knew. This could be the Sophia energy, or, I resonate too heavily with Inanna and Asterith and Ishtar and Christ and these things, even Kali energy. But these people could have been like separating my full all power and breaking it off and giving it to these people here to wear it. Okay. I was trying to think of somebody that I don't relate with. This could even be like a Lilith or something like this. Okay. Or the serpent or something. Yeah, we got early earth dweller. So these people could have been kind of before the land before time. These people could have been the people that was connected to my mother or an older version of you. I don't know, something like this. These could be before the 70s or something like this. Okay. All right, and let's see. This person here, the Nine of Cups, this could be the early Earth dweller, and then we have the weather or the Watcher or the Guardian is the not nice guy, and then we got the close encounter with this divine female. This person could have been siphoning energy to make it seem like they you or something like this, or like using your blood to get into stuff or something here. We got an older man, late bronze area. I mean, or late bronze times. Okay, whatever. Hold on one second, y'all. This is just something that's just damn. Something.